Good. That's all done. I can hardly believe it. I'm so happy. Jesus, hold fast. Salvation is at hand. I'll take the pincers. Here they are. You'd never have thought, would you? Jesus, that a fool would have come to save you. Oh. Wait a minute while I unfasten this belt around you. Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll bring you down as gently as a bridegroom brings his bride. And I'll put you over my shoulder because I'm as strong as an ox meat. And away we go. I'll take you down to the river. There I've got a boat. And with 4 strokes, we'll be across the river. And before day breaks, we'll be safe and sound in the house of a friend of mine who's a doctor who will give you medicines and cure you within 3 days. You don't want that? You don't want my sorcerer friend? All right, then we'll go to the ointment doctor, who's also a man I know and No? You don't want me to unnail you? I see. You think that these holes in your hands and feet, and with your muscles all torn the way they've left you, you won't be able to get around any longer or fend for yourself. You don't want to have to be reliant on others in this world. Am I right? What? It's not even for that reason. It's for the sacrifice? What do you mean for salvation? For redemption? What are you talking about? Oh, poor soul, you're feverish. Look at how you're shivering. All right, but for the moment, I'm taking you down. I'll cover you with this tunic. Now, if you don't mind me saying, you're being as stubborn as a mule. You don't want to be rescued. You really want to die on this cross? Yes, for the salvation of man. I can't believe it. And they call me the fool, but you beat me by a long chalk, Jesus, my friend. And there I was, breaking my back to win that game of cards all night, just to have this satisfaction. But, by the Grail, you really are the Son of God. You know what's going to be the result of you dying here on the cross? I'm not God, nor am I a prophet, but the pale lady told me this morning, between her tears, how it's all going to end up. First of all, they're going to model you in gold from head to foot. Then they'll carve your iron nails all out of silver. Your tears will become sparkling diamonds, and your blood that is now flowing all over the place, they'll turn into a shiny ruby, stream of shiny rubies. All this they will do to you. You, who have shouted yourself hoarse, telling them of poverty. In addition, they'll go putting this pain-bearing cross of yours all over the place, on shields, on banners of war, on swords to kill people as if they were calves, killing in your name. You cried aloud that we were all brothers, and that we should not kill each other. You've already had one Judas, haven't you? Well, rest assured that the Judases will swarm like ants, betraying you, working to cut your balls off. Believe me, it's not worth the effort. You don't believe me. So who's going to be any different? The Blessed Francis, and then Nicholas, St. Michael Cut the Cloth, Dominic, Catherine and Clay. Yes, all right, I'll accept that, but these are only a handful in comparison with the number of rogues. And that handful will end up being treated in just the same way that they've treated you after they've persecuted them in their lifetime. Say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch it. Even if there are only one man on the whole earth worthy of being saved, then your sacrifice will not have been in vain. Oh no. Now you really are the chief of all fools. You're a complete lunatic asylum. The only time I liked you was when you turned up in church and all the traders were there and you began to beat them all with a big stick. Oh, that was good to see. That should be your job. Not dying on the cross for people's salvation. Oh, Lord. Lord, I'm going to cry. But I'm crying with anger.